Hey guys, to another Undertale video. I just want to start off saying, like, thanks so much. I can't believe we got, like, 1,400 views on that one Undertale video. It's pretty cool for the channel. Small as mine, I guess. So I figured I'd just make another video just to answer a lot of your questions, in the comment section, sorry. Figured it'd be easier to put in a video rather than just try to explain it in the comments and everything. So yeah, the main thing that a lot of people were having a problem with was the annoying dog, and there are certain room IDs where you will get to that annoying dog. It's, well, kind of looks like this. Yeah, pretty annoying. So, in a nutshell, I'm going to show you how to get past that. And also, by getting past the annoying dog, you're going to be able to access any room ID beyond room 265. And what that means is that we can finally start going a little more into the game's lore. And I'm not a theorist, but I'm going to show you how to get into the more secret rooms of the game. So, pretty much, there's a lot of secret Gaster rooms, there's a lot of, like, there's just weird test rooms that Toby Fox tried out. There's a lot of weird stuff behind, this room 265. So, anyway, let's just get right into it all. Alright, so now that I'm in my Undertale folder, I just wanted to show you, first, how to get to the first Gaster room, probably the most common Gaster room. You don't need to get rid of the annoying dog to be able to access this one, and that is the room 264, I think, or is it 5? I think it's 264. So yeah, obviously you're gonna have to set your room ID, but you're gonna have to do something a little interesting. And what I did, I already did it a while ago, but what you're gonna have to do is in your Undertale configuration file, you're gonna want to go to your fun value, and you want to capitalize that F. Now it's gonna be looking like this, and this is gonna be a random number. You just need to capitalize it and change the fun value to 66, just leave all the .0s, doesn't really matter, and just save that and you're good. And you're also going to have to change that in your file 0. Just going to do that now. Remember, that is the second ID to the bottom. So 264, and whoop, that's not what's happening. And I also want to let you know, guys, if you do have a file 9 file thing, I don't know, you do not need to worry about it, honestly. I mean, it just edit the file 0 and the configuration file, and you should be all good. Anyways, let's start up Undertale. Okay, so we're just booting up Undertale. Yeah, for some reason I've got the broadcasting on. So I don't know if you can hear somewhere in the headphones right now. This is what's known as the entry 17 room. This is where Gaster, I assume to be Gaster, whichever else, says in Wingdings, pretty much, this weird entry, and it's, once we go through this, I can show you a translation to it. You can't really do anything, you kind of just have to go through this, and right afterwards the game just crashes, because, Okay. Oh yeah, and the noise is like really, really creepy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it just crashes on you. So yeah, pretty much that was in a font called Wingdings, as I said before, and that's the font that's mostly associated with Gaster. And pretty much that all translates to whatever this is. I think this is kind of from the True Lab, where you see like all these entries and stuff. I really have no idea, but who knows. Oops, sorry, I kind of just glitched out there. But yeah, so apparently, so he kind of just says this weird thing, and the game kind of crashes. It's really weird. And yeah, I'm too lazy, so I'm just going off the wiki. Alright, so let's go to the next room. Okay, so I just changed my room ID to 265, and that room is the one right before, think it was like... It's the one where sand's kind of, well, you know, it's kind of just before Snowden. You see this weird thing, but whatever. And you kind of just go in here, and this is the room. By the way, huge spoilers. If you beat the pacifist ending, pacifist route, I guess, not the ending, and you go through the credits without touching any of them, you can actually make it through that door. And I'm guessing there's probably a room ID to get in there. I'll try to figure it out sometime during this video, hopefully. But yeah. Anyway, the whole point I came here in the first place is because there is a boss called Glide. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he, you have to have a lot of steps. So I'm just I'm gonna time lapse this for you so you don't have to go through like me walking around for 3 hours in an RPG. Alright. Okay, finally! Oh my gosh, that took so long. No, it didn't. Well, before I was trying it out, and I didn't know that, about the whole, you know, kills thing, and how it has to be before the virus fight, so I had to do that. Anyway, so here's the fight. Actually never done this before, but anyway, so to show you, I'm just gonna do the fight, because why not? No, I did not stick in any hack stuff, like for my health and items. I don't think, yeah. I got an ice cream and a stick. It's really nice. Anyway, so to really beat this fight, I think it's like you have to applaud twice, and then just do literally nothing for the rest of the entire fight. Oh shoot, I just got it. Alright. Oh god, oh god, God doesn't like me. Anyway, so now we literally just do nothing. I think it's like, I'm just gonna spare. How do you do this? Sorry, I really suck. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Glide fight. Now, I'm getting pretty wrapped right now, so yeah, let's just move on to the next bits. Alright, so this isn't, I'm gonna say, directly related to Gaster. It's more of a sand sort of thing, but yeah, it's another secret room. So anyway, you might not recognize this room. This is supposedly Sans' basement. There's a way you can get here without hacking. Probably look that up. But you know, knowing me, I'm pretty lazy, so just change my room ID. Anyway, so this is actually one of the rooms that you're not supposed to be able to get to through hacking. You would originally get the annoying dog. I'm gonna show you in a sec, once I just go through the room, how to get rid of that so we can go access all those other rooms. Anyway, so we got some snazzy music in the background. But anyway, so this is that supposed machine that most people think is some weird thing to bring back Gaster. It's kind of weird. A lot of people have like different theories on it. Or it's like the time machines Matt talked about. Yeah. So there's the badge, there's the photo album, there's blueprints, I say blueprints and symbols you can't. Yeah, in weird symbols, and yeah, and I'm guessing that the blueprints are for this machine. I think that, I mean, if it's in some strange symbols, that's definitely not Wingdings, which is the only other strange symbol font in the entire game. Cough, cough, Gaster. But I'm not a theorist for this, so yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so let's just get into working on the. We're gonna get rid of the annoying dog. All right. So this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm just gonna say. So to get rid of the annoying dog, you cannot go directly to your Undertale folder. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go to the Steam Undertale folder. What I mean by that is, well, just look at this. So, if we just go to, you're gonna have to go to Windows. I mean, this is just for this computer. Go to your program files, and then from there, you're gonna want to scroll down to the thing that says Steam, right here. With me so far? All right. So this is your general Steam folder. This is where everything is basically controlled. You know, it's got everything in it. This is, you know, you don't want to mess around with this. But the thing we're looking here, like for in here, is the thing that says Steam Apps. And once you click on Common, you're going to see every single Steam app. And you'd probably think that this is another way to get to your Undertale folder. Now you can, as you can see, this is the Steam Undertale folder, but the actual Undertale folder we were working on earlier, that's a completely different folder for the actual game files. This also has, this thing is basically what Steam goes through. So it's got all the music, it's got some data and some other stuff. So yeah, it's also got the credits for the ending. You can change that up if you really wanted to. But yeah, but the thing we're after is this, and this is the fourth file. Should be in data. Now, if you try opening it up normally, this is gonna happen. And, you know, you're probably not gonna want to, you know, somehow sort through this. This just looks like a massive, like, corrupted file. That's because we're opening up in Notepad. Now, this is where that program I was talking about pops in. You're gonna have to get some form of like a hexadecimal editing program. Sounds a little fancy, but I prefer, honestly, what I use is XHD. Link in the description. If you can find something else, you can use that. Anything that can edit hexadecimals is gonna be fine. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm gonna open this with my I'm gonna open this with my thing, with my hexadecimal program thing. Just give me a sec. I'll cut here. Alright, so anyway, so right now I'm in XHD right now. So I'm just gonna go to open. And I'm already in my Undertale folder because it's there before. You're just gonna have to find it the same way you found it before. And we're gonna click, oops, sorry. We wanna open the thing that says data. So I'm gonna open that. And this might look a little more, you know, it's gonna look a little better. And what you're gonna wanna do is, you're gonna wanna, like, hold the keybind Control G, which is gonna prompt you to this window. And you're gonna wanna type in, oh, that's not what I meant. you're gonna want to type in this, and this looks kind of weird, but it's literally 0072164, and that's gonna find that specific line in this massive file. So you don't have to select any of this stuff, make sure this is all like this, and then just click OK, and it's gonna prompt you to this. Now I've already changed it, but you're gonna want to change these like this set of 4 numbers to 000100B7. So literally just type 000100B7 and save it, and everything's gonna be fine. And now the thing that checks for the dog, well, no, not checks for the dog, checks for those specific room IDs, is gonna be gone, and you're gonna be fine. So yeah, let's just, I'm gonna close this in a sec. So yeah, let's go to the next room numbers. Okay, so, whoops. Here we go. So this is the room, I guess, more commonly known as like, this is where you supposedly find Gaster. And Gaster is apparently this figurine who completely, like, you can go through him. He doesn't really have any sort of, he's not technically there, you could say. You can't really interact with him. I mean, you can interact with him. And if you literally just walk up to him and click enter, he does that, makes this jerky sound, it just disappears, and yeah, that's a weird. Anyway, to get here, this is room 269, and yes, you need to disable the dock for this room. So yeah, there's another way you can get here, and just make sure also again that your fun value is set to 66, capitalize H on the F, and fun, so yeah. And there's like, it's kind of weird, if you ever, this is room 268, and if you ever go here, there's a 10% chance, that there will be a gray door right here, and that's how you get into the Gaster room. I just kind of left, so it resets everything, and I don't have that. So yeah, if I go out and go to the right, see what happens. And it's as if it was never there, and you're with, you kind of just left with the normal part of the game. So yeah, on to the next room. Alright, so this room is room ID 123. You wouldn't exactly say it 100% relates to Gaster. This is just a giant thing you can walk through. And there are apparently people and stuff in here that you can't really see. I'm just gonna talk to this guy. Excuse me, yes, you with the striped shirt. Can you do something about your friend? Yes, the one behind you with the creepy smile. It's kind of weird. You don't see anyone there with a creepy smile, and then if you talk to him again, it's like, where'd your friend go? Kind of weird. A lot of people think that's probably Chara. Some people think it's even Flowey or something like that. Actually, you literally can see, looking through like side frames, that yes, Flowey does follow you throughout the game. I'm catching bugs, but underground doesn't have any, so I keep catching the same one. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This is just a weird room. You can't really find this in the game except by hacking it. I guess it was just a room that Toby decided not to implement, but it hasn't. Anyway, if you try to exit, well, you kind of just get to this black screen. It's not like anything happens. You can't really do anything. Yeah. Good. Okay, Chris, don't start yet. Please start in 3, 2, 1, and I'm waiting for that broadcast thing to go down. Come on, go down, and start. So, if you go to the left, you just get this weird code error thing, and just allows you to apparently click abort, and the game just crashes. So, yeah. To the next room. Alright, so this is room ID 272. It's kind of an interesting room, I'm gonna say. you kind of have to, if you walk up to this weird figure, kind of just brightens up as you get closer to it. Looks like some sort of almost square room sort of thing. And if you talk to it, it says, I think that's Wendings, I'm not really sure. It says in a font, I have to check if it's Wendings. I think it's Wendings, but whatever. Redacted, kind of weird, and then it does the same thing. It has the same Gaster sound. It's kind of weird. Looks like you can exit here. And this is yet another room. I forget the ID. I'll put it up on the top though, you'll probably see it there. So yeah, this is just, this is a little interesting. So, you kind of start off with this, this sort of weird, like, kind of loop almost, Happy Town. Then we've got Meat Factory, another loop. Trouble Dingle, which is yet another loop. I said loop, what the heck. But the interesting thing, there's Gaster's theme, and this confirms that, yes, this song you're hearing right now, I don't know if you can hear it, I'm hoping my recording software is set so you can hear stuff from my computer, because I'm wearing headphones right now, but once you select Gaster's theme, you can no longer select any other, any other song. And yeah, that confirms that is his theme. And now what happens is you get another error thing. And by the way, if you do not, from here on without the dog thing, if you select a room number that does not exist, something like this is going to happen. You're going to have to click abort and the game will crash. So yeah, just try to enter the right room number. Anyway, to the next room. So, annoyingly, I was trying to get these guys, the Gaster followers, working. I don't know why, but it wasn't for some. They weren't really popping up or anything for some reason. I don't know why, but the way you can get to them is just changing your fun value to whatever it says. And this is just on the wiki page. Link to this in the description. If you want to look up, if you want to see how to get to some of the other rooms on your own. But these pretty much just show, like, if you go to, like, for the first Gaster follower, if you go to room 2, 169, change your fun value to 62, oh, glitching, then you'll find this guy, and, you'll probably be able to find some video on it. I can't get it up. If I can in the future, I will try and make a video on it. But they kind of just talk about how Gaster died, sort of, or disappeared, I guess. There's some weird stuff about him, it's kind of weird, but, yeah. And, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up the video with, well, thanks so far with, like, the support with the last video, that was cool, getting over literally 1,400 views, that's pretty cool. I guess the channel's off to a good start. And I also wanted just to say that, please don't just go posting in the comments, oh, it doesn't work, or something like that, and that this is all fake, or I don't know, something like that, because I have proved and shown you that it does work, and if you do everything right, then yeah, it's gonna work. Everything you're probably gonna have a question to, you can probably just answer it with the video alone. I'm trying my best to answer everything in the comments, but most of this video is just to also answer some questions. I just wanted to first start off with, for those of you trying to change your health to something higher than, like, 999 or whatever, there is, I'm still working on changing this, but there is apparently, the limit on how high you can get your health to is 111. I haven't found a way, like in the file 0 file or something like that, to be able to change that. I don't know if it's just hard coding to the game. I'm guessing there's a way you can do that with Cheat Engine. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Just remember also with the whole Gaster thing and all this other stuff, make sure you capitalize the F in the fun value in that Undertale configuration file. Or else this really isn't going to be working. remember the whole, you need to disable the annoying dog as I showed you in the first part of the video, before you can get past to all these other awesome rooms I showed you guys. And yeah, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna, as I said in the last airship video, I'm trying to get back into my uploading schedule after a lot of stuff, so yeah, yeah, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!